get ahead of the seasons by making fall now. So even though it's super hot, we are going to be working with this cute little pumpkin base. And if you've never worked on the twig and fabric bases, they are so great to work on because it's like this really neat wreath base before you add a single thing. So we've done these in the past, and I'm going to try to take this one up a little bit level, up a little bit, you know, take it up notches, as Emerald used to say on the cooking show. We're going to take it up to the next notch. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. So absolutely welcome wherever you're watching. Thanks for being here. And make sure you're following us so we can give you live notifications whenever we go live. If you're not on our text list yet, grab a spot at textcali.com. And as soon as it's back and running, I'll be able to text. There's been some issues, but we're getting it fixed, and we're going to be back in action soon. So make sure you're just following us on whatever platform you prefer. If you like watching on YouTube, make sure you follow there and you give us the bell icon. If you like it on TikTok, then you make sure you're also following us so it'll pop up. And then over on Facebook, if you follow our page and you click the notifications at the top, you can tell it you want it to be in your favorites. And then it will show you anytime you're live. So that's different options you have. All right, so we're going to get started with this one. It's Friday, so I like to freestyle on Friday. So you're going to see me kind of, you know, take this up a little bit. I'm going to put some floral pins right here. And we're going to start building this dude. Floral pins are like little U-shaped pins that have a little metal. And they allow us to put it in from the back and secure it really well. Yay, Mary Jo. Awesome. You guys, shout out to Mary Jo over here watching on TikTok. Mary Jo is our awesome web developer and designer. She's so great. And we are so excited to let you know we got a new server, and our website is speeds, new levels, speed, and all kind of good stuff has been happening. So we're really excited. Thank you, Mary Jo. Hey, Jennifer. Hi, Laura. Thank you for the love and the sprinkle. Hey, Teresa. So, guys, this is floral foam. If you've never seen it, it's not the sandy type. It's more kind of plasticky type. You're welcome, Mary Jo. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Y'all, Kalita want to know all the stuff about all those things. I like to hire people who know what they're doing and just have them help. Help! Just yell out help. So, this is the floral foam. Now, you can get this at your craft store. I believe they even have it at the dollar store now. So, this, I cut it a little bit more chunky. Hey, David. Hey, Cherie. Hey, Casey and Kathy. I'm going to take and just hit it in my glue pot. I got my little on-screen glue pot over here. It's so cute and sweet. Y'all know that's not the real one I use at the warehouse. I got the one we can, you know, dive and jump into. But that one works really good for camera. Okay, I'm going to push it in, and we're going to grab all these twigs up here, okay? Make sure they're grabbing. And then while that glue's wet, I'm going to come in and go around this metal frame right here to help secure it even more, okay? So if you see me using foam, remember, I'm not just ever gluing it on. That's not going to ever be enough to hold it, because we're going to add a bunch of fun flowers. I mean, y'all, I got twigs to put in, grasses. We've got our fishtail fern, our exclusive greenery that I love, love, love to use. Adds that wispiness texture. And I can't wait to see the ribbon tonight. It's going to be a little bit different. Hi, Kimmy. Hey, Wilhelmine. Hey, Bonnie. So glad you're here. And we're going to have a supply list. Right now, we're not texting them out, but we will be soon. So we will post it here in the comments whenever we get it ready. And if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, you'll see it in the video description or in our bio, okay? Now, I'm coming up over here, pressing these all in. So I've got 5 in there. That's good. That's on there nice and strong, okay? And it's kind of a little bit of an angle, but that's great. I like it. I like it. Okay, bow next. Bow is next, so grab your ribbon. And I'm going to use this ribbon. It has a little bit of blue in it. But because this has black, it just kind of all of a sudden makes the black look more blue. Y'all know how that works. You can't figure out sometimes if you have navy blue or black on. I think it's going to work good with it. And then I'm going to also mix it with a little bit of orange stripe right here. I hope I have enough orange stripe. I have a cut roll. Rookie mistake. But we're going to use that to run across the top of the plaid to really pop that orange. So that's going to be our combo. We're going to see if we like it. I think we're going to like it. I'm going to like it. Who's calling me right now? My mama's calling me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a call mid-video. Teresa, the knee's doing so much better. So much better. Thanks for asking. Therapy's really been going good. Y'all had knee surgery a few weeks ago, and we're getting it all better. Yay! Getting back to, I think I'm starting to get back to better than I was before. You know what I mean? So that's exciting. Because I was pretty bad before surgery. With all that moving around and helping at the warehouse, I was so limited. So thank you. Shout out to the warehouse team for being so awesome. Hey, Georgie, it's party. It is. It's Party Friday. Let's cut this at an angle. And let me kind of tell you what I'm thinking we'll do. Thank you, Teresa. Feeling much better. The pain is so much better. The thing it does, though, is it tires out, you know, because we're using it so much. Well, it's going to be an odd combination with the plaid and the stripe. But I think it's going to really look good. Now, I want this tail to be longer than the pumpkin because we're going to do like a little bit of a roller coaster ribbon. So I just measured it out a little bit longer. It's Friday. We're freestyling. So it ends up being probably about 28 inches. Super long because I want to be able to pop it up and have some fun with it, okay? And let's come in here. I'm going to go at 6 inches. Okay? And 6 inches. Let's do 2 loops. I don't need crazy amount of bowage. The bowage doesn't have to be over the top, but it can be fun. 6 inches here and twist. Fluff them up. Hey, Sharon Daniels. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. We're falling. Yeah, it's 105 degrees in Houston, and we're like, time to make fall, y'all. Literally. Now, let's cut this other side significantly shorter. Let's put it at about 16 inches, okay? Just to kind of come down on our plaids. So we got plaids and stripes. You know I love this stuff. Mixing them. Now I'm going to bring in that solid orange. It's a little bit brighter. You could bring in a solid navy blue too. Hi, Melanie. Hey, Margaret. Let's bring that in, and I'm going to twist it, fluff that out. And we're going to go... this tail, I didn't do it quite. Yeah, you know what? We do need it. I want it to kind of trail down, I think. So I'm gonna leave it just a little few inches shorter than that other one, only because I'm worried we don't have enough. I think we're gonna make it though. Okay, this was at 6. Let's go at 5, y'all. This is an easy bow maker if you've never seen one. We have an affiliate link if you want to grab one. We'll be happy to give it to you. Hey Renee. Virginia's tired of summer. I get it. I get it. It's hot. My plants are like, what you doing to me? Everything except for the potato vine. Potatoes vine is like, yeah, I was made for this. Just give me water. Just give me water. That's the only plant that loves the heat. And then that purslane, I don't know if I'm saying it right. That plant loves it too. You like how I think, Patty? Yeah. All right. Simple bow 2-1 recipe. I'm going to come on the side here. You guys, if you're new to bow making, check out our Wednesday videos on every platform. On TikTok, we don't have replays available, but you can go to YouTube or Facebook. And we're Khalees, or wherever you're watching, or Khalees.com. You can find us. All the links are on our Khalees.com page. So you can learn about bow making. Every Wednesday, we're doing some new bows. Kimmy says design school's her favorite, but Freestyle Friday's a close second. Right, Kimmy? That's right. You know I'm not going to miss design school. All right, so there's our bow. You can see I've got one long tail, one short tail. Now I'm going to come through the center with plaid. So I'm going to cut a little strip of plaid. I know, so hot already here. It is. There's high pressure over us, and we need to get it out of here. And unfortunately, the more the Gulf heats up, I don't want to say, you know what that means. Could be like the bad H word for the Gulf of Mexico. We don't want that in Houston. So I popped that in the center, just the little plaid in the center. Hey, Sharon and Cindy, Becky Rose, good to see you. Glad y'all could come and pop a view and watch us. I'm going to trim these little guys off. All right, let's bring that base back. Oh, y'all know what? I needed a floral pin in here because we're going to pin it into the foams. Let me see if I can get it in. So I'm going to put that in the back. What? Rookie mistake, Kali. Hello. There we go. We'll save that for another project. My potato vine is not sharing. Yes, it loves the heat. As long as it's getting water, it loves the heat. Okay, we're putting our bow at the top. Okay, now listen, you guys. If you're a beginner and you're like, Clea, I'm not comfortable, I want to be on a budget, you could just do a bow. You can just add a bow to this pumpkin and you're done. Yeah, yes, you are done. So you don't have to go crazy, but you know we are. We're not going to be happy with that. We got to add more. Jennifer says you must get up and go outside early to water all those plants. Yes, Jennifer. You know, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Watering the plants and working in the garden is so much my therapy that I love that part, even when it's hot, even when it's brutally hot. I love that part. So I popped a little glue on there and we just popped that in. Now, what I want to do a little different, we'll do in a little bit, but I know I want this to do, we call this in design school, we'll call it roller coaster ribbon, and that means we want it to have like a little flowy action here, like a little loop-de-loo coming out. So I know I'm going to want to do that right here. So let's go ahead and do it. Because I'm thinking we're cascading florals down this thing tonight. Like this is not going to be your average little, yeah, we're going to do a cluster design, whip it out, la-di-da. No, 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 no. It's Freestyle Friday. So we're going to go into a little more intricacies. So I'm going to use the vine here to attach this with a little cable tie and we'll put this on. And I got a nice little roller coaster pop in there. This side will just curl. I don't need to tie it in. I'm going to make it asymmetrical. And this side will curl. Okay? Hey Kathy, thank you. I'm doing better every day. Thank you very much. I've been working hard at therapy. And we're doing so much better than we were. I'm actually getting like thankful that I had the surgery. At first I was not thankful. I was not thankful. Okay, time to get out my moss bucket too, guys. This is my glorious bucket o' moss. This is the chartreuse color. So we'll put that on the supply list also. I like to use this color moss in the fall. You can use any color, but it's one of my favorites. This in the light green. And if you've never seen me use Spanish moss, I use a lot of it. It's to cover mechanics. And I just find it simple, natural, pretty. And we can hide things with it. And it'll all blend in later. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, bucket of moss is going to sit off to the side. And let's start with a little bit of touch of greenery. We're going to be using our cream green fishtail fern, which is just nice and soft. We're going to use it in the background to kind of set out our design perimeter. Let's see if I can get this up a little for you guys to see it a little better. Let me put it on a roll of ribbon here. So it's not so flat. There we go. How are you guys seeing on TikTok? Yeah, you're seeing good. Okay, good. Donna got her a moss bucket. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Now I'm taking all these and I'm pushing them down a little. This is a pusher bush, and so it allows me to do that. If I need them super long, I would leave them long, but I'm just pushing it down to go ahead and separate that out. And I'm going to trim these stems off just about a 1-inch stem. And we're going to use a couple of these in the back of the design, a couple of the longer pieces. Let me find my longest too. Let's pop them in the back. Right, Donna? The moss bucket is so handy. And if you guys seen, I know a lot of y'all saw the wreath stand the other day because a bunch of you guys bought one. I thank you so much. I've got to tell Betty that we had a run on the wreath stand. She will be so excited. Y'all know my girlfriend in Georgia, Betty, makes them. So you're just not only blessing Kali and her employees and family, but you are blessing my friend Betty, and she is so excited. So I'll give her a heads up on that. But I keep the moss bucket just right underneath my wreath stand. So it works so great. Now I'm going to use one right up the center here in the back. And I'm kind of developing my design, okay? So I've got a little left, a little right. We're pretty symmetrical right now. I'm going to come right up the center, so we're really super symmetrical. Okay, that's cute and everything, but let's go for the drama. Let's bring this party down and kind of come down. We're going to go along this ribbon tail, okay? And that's where our drama is going to come in. So I'm going to start with the first one into the foam. And then we'll put the next one, we're going to come on the other side and put the next one just coming out of the grapevine, okay? And then we'll save the other two pieces for later. Right, you lose your moss, and when you have your bucket, it's easy to find, right? I agree, totally. So this piece is just coming right into the grapevine base. It's like a little vine, and I'm going to allow that to come down. So we're going out either side, but then we're having a big drama train coming down the middle. Okay, the two sprays we're going to use tonight, you guys, the difference between a pick and a spray, they're a bit bigger. Picks are smaller. So these are spray, so they're longer. Okay, we've got one that's got a berry and a nice greenery. This one has pumpkins and pip berries. So pip berry is a little mini berry. Foam leaves, really fun. This combo is a beautiful together. But because this is the greenery, we want to use this in the back, okay? We put a little bit of lighter greenery. Now we're putting a little bit of darker. And let's just take and see if we can separate this bush into some easy cuts here. I think I'm going to do 3 cuts on it. So I'll just separate that out and we'll get those off. So you guys, what's on the weekend agenda? I know we're making this fun pumpkin together and you're like, it's 150 degrees. She's making a pumpkin. I'm just trying to get in the pool. Tell me what you're doing, what's going on. I love to visit with you guys and not just create when we're here live. I've got plenty of recorded content that comes out. Y'all can just watch. But when we're here together, let's chat it up. Let's talk about what's going on. And let's see what you can make pretty next in your house. And have you even thought about fall yet? Probably, maybe not, unless you're a reseller or you sell things. You may not have even thought about it. Let me get this in, and that's just going to go right into between the loops of the bow on that one. Let's get another piece on the other side. Hello, Faith. How are you? You guys, if you're watching for the first time, make sure you let us know because some of y'all are super quiet. And, you know, I like to know where you're watching from and what's up. Are you having a beautiful summer? Someone was watching from Maine the other day and they're just having this like a beautiful, it's 63 and beautiful. And I'm like, jelly. So jelly. Oh, replacing a deck, Faith? Nice, nice. Well, that's awesome. Just in time for summer. See how good these berries look in there? Oh, y'all, juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. So we're adding all the contrast of the greenery behind because we want this bow to pop and give us dimension and a little bit of spacing between the plaid in the background and the plaid on top. Right? You're going to go back home? Oh, that's right, Kim. Awesome. Safe travels back home. Kim, I think we have a package to ship for you, don't we? Hey, Carol. Hi, Susan. These berries just going to go in right at the top, so we're pretty left and right coming down. Now let's go down. Let's go down the party train. Let's get the party started. Thank you. Love doing fall colors. Aren't they so pretty? They really are. Hey, Anna. Good to see you over here on TikTok. Glad you're here. I'm talking to a lot of the folks on Facebook right now. So if you guys hear me talking, I will try to say your name so you know who I'm talking to. Hi, Joan. Oh, congratulations, Jennifer, on her graduation. So this one I'm tearing up a little bit into smaller pieces instead of cutting. So I can have little thinner wires to go into that grapevine below. Hi, Joan. Congratulations on her graduation. That is so exciting. Hopefully she's off to whatever her next dream is. And she can follow the path that makes her the happiest. Okay, so I'm going to bring this piece in. We're going to kind of follow that ribbon trail. Oh, Jennifer, you're going to plant new shrubs in the front garden? Ooh. And your kids are coming to visit from Dallas, Faith. Oh, how lovely. I know that's got to be the greatest feeling. You know, mine is too young still for me to understand that, but I start panicking all the time. I'm like, oh, she's growing up so fast, and I'm going to miss something. You're loving it? Thank you. Sharon's going to be having her new book, Pool, and a Diet Sunkiss. You know what, Sharon? I got some Diet Sunkiss today. Ooh. They didn't have the Diet, Kai and Richard got Diet Cherry Limeade Sunkiss. And I thought, ooh, I want to try that. But they didn't have a diet. Although I can't be having no real sugar drinks. Oof. Okay, looking good. Now we're running down that tail. That's going to be our guideline. So what I was saying is I'm cutting these a lot smaller than I normally would. We're going to have to do a little detail work on this because we want to just run down. And because it's going in this, we can't have a bunch of thick stems, okay? Kimmy is crocheting baby blankets. Nice. Nice. What are you guys doing over here? I don't see anything. Okay, Mary Jo, are you hitting this? Well, you're not hitting the slopes, but what are you doing over there? Are you rollerblading? You're doing something actively. Having some beers? Diane, what's this greenery called? I have no idea. We'll have the supply list up on Khalees.com when I get finished, okay? You guys, all you gotta do is go to Khalees.com, click on the supply list link at the top, and the newest video will be right there first, okay? So and there's always a link in the supply list to the video. And if you like it on YouTube, you can click the YouTube link. If you like it on Facebook, you can click the Facebook link. And one day when TikTok will keep our videos up here, you can click the TikTok link. But still, you can't do that yet. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're putting that little berry in. And I'm just going to work my way down. These are so cool. They're almost like little bells. I'm just kind of staggering their placement slightly. But you're going to be just coming down here. Now, I know I'm going to want something on top of my moss to camouflage that. So what if we use this cool berry cluster right there? And I'll glue that in there. Thanks, Deborah. Hi, Triple D. Good to see you, ma'am. You keeping that garden alive, Debbie? I know it's hard to work. Mine, and I think we're about to have water restrictions here, so it's like, there want that. Okay, I'm just tucking this between the two pieces of ribbon so it can sit right there real pretty. Oh yeah, perfect. Score. And this piece I'm going to glue in right beside it. I got all excited about the berries and totally forgot about this greenery. It's like, psych! Forget that. Move on to the berries. Okay, so we're just kind of trolling it down, going right down there. Now, I need to add a little bit more to the center, and I like the idea of just using a little bit more greenery up here. Once again, I'm going to cut these a little shorter so we can tuck them into the bow. Okay, I'm trimming. Faith saying hi to Debbie. You guys are so sweet to each other. I know y'all. We miss seeing everybody. Oh, yes, that looks so cool. I love that in there. Right, Virginia? It can only water 3 times a week. I believe it. It's coming here. It's coming. My poor plants are like, oh, we've heard the news. But we understand. You got to do what we got to do. Look how full this is. Look at it. So stinking cute. Okay. And don't worry, we're going to curl this up when it all comes down to it. Or we could even do another roller coaster. Let me pull it away for a second. Wait a minute. It's Freestyle Friday. That means I have the right to do something weird. And get all crazy. Hold up. Scoot over, berries and pumpkins. I'm going to need a bigger table at some point here. What if we have another roller coaster and we kick it out to the side slightly? Would that be fun? And we'll just let this one curl. Yes. I think that's what we're going to do. Cheryl says, what would be a good companion to this? Cheryl, do you want another door hanger? Do you want something for a table? What are you thinking, Cheryl? What direction are you thinking? I want to get my roller coaster going, and I want it to go over to the side right here. Now, I could leave that with it, but I like the idea of this just floating on top. Yes. And this coming right here, but I want to check my length. Microphone link check. Okay, let's put that in here. Have you ever put the smaller plaid twin pumpkins in a grapevine wreath? Sure, Deborah. Yeah. Oh, girl, I put these big ones in one too. Any of the wreath attachments like this you see us making on wreaths on them, you put them in wreaths, they're amazing. So if it's smaller, put it in there. If it's big, try that too. You can get a big 24-inch wreath and put this big guy in here. You know, I'm from Texas. I like to make big stuff. And so far, this is basically ribbon, and we've used 2 picks so far. We haven't even done that many picks. Okay, oh my gosh, that's funky fun. I love it. And I like to kind of make that line. Do you see the line? Y'all heard me talking about this ribbon all the time. This creates this flow. So when I'm on a live sale telling you need all this striped ribbon, this is why. Because see how it pulls your eye down? And when that's on somebody's door, woo, it's going to look good. Okay, we still need to, I got to cover up our mechanics down there. Right, save my dishwater for my flowers. I could do that too. I just hope we get a little rain. And then I could do that. I saved the air conditioner water. Y'all, I'm looking for the moss bucket. I'm totally looking for the moss bucket. It's losing. Thank you, Rhonda. Good to see you tonight. Rhonda's been posting her gorgeous wreaths in design school. They are beautiful. And always thank you for sharing, Rhonda. Gorgeous. She's been doing a bunch of fall too. And so many of our students have been getting their fall supplies out and starting to work. So they have been posting gorgeous things too. So exciting. Ooh. Okay, I'm loving that. I'm going to have it flat for a minute. I'm sorry you can't see the top really great from this angle, but let me turn it around for a second. Now you can see it. I'm going to add a little bit of goodies down here to the bottom. And then I'll turn it back around. I've still got a couple of pieces left from the main piece we've been cutting up. And we'll bring that over there. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Hello from Charlotte. I'm glad you're here. Watching. Okay. I think we're going to bring this piece down a little bit where the berries will overlap on top of the foam. Yo, my Calise.com side is just whack. I keep hitting it. Let's put it right there, and then it can kind of go over our piece where we've got our bow. Let me take that and just push it into this grapevine here. So I'm literally going into this little piece of grapevine, but I still have to watch my glue and stuff. I can't have just stuff looking tacky. I gotta cover it up. So you were saying companion piece, you weren't sure because the pumpkin was a specific plaid? No, yeah, no, this is going to be, listen, this plaid is going to work like a neutral when it all comes down to it. Really. It's just going to look like a pumpkin. And, you know, you're not going to have to worry too much about it. You'll be fine, Cheryl. Anything you want to make, I would just stick with the nice berries and greenery and, you know, pretty oranges, fun textures, all this fun stuff from fall. Okay. Now, I think we've got a good base going. I like our flow going down our tail. Oh, Jennifer, I'm glad you like it. This is just so fun. Hey, Patty, I'm glad you're enjoying this also. Okay, so we used 2 greenery bushes and we used one of our wispy fishtail in there, okay? So now we're going to bring in the pumpkin, the cute little pumpkin pick. Okay, it's a spray. I don't know why I keep saying pick. Pick is not going to be enough. All right, let's separate it out and let's see if we can start working with this. So ideally, I don't want to leave these in the thicker sprays, but it's just not perfect for our placement sometimes. Okay, we need to space it out. Oh, you're welcome, Cheryl. No problem. Anytime. Please ask away. And maybe we could do that. Cheryl has a great idea. Like let's make some companion pieces to go with this. I'll work on that for you guys, and we'll do those as live. Some other pieces, maybe like a little centerpiece that could match. It'd be cute if we could find some type of scarecrow that would go with it. You know, maybe the plaid would be similar, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, pumpkin pick just going in here a little bit tighter to the bow, right into that foam. Oh yeah. So this has all the fun twigs. That's why we want the twigs on the top. Twigs in the foreground, really poof, popping out that wild woodsiness. Plus these have pumpkins and pip berries. Who doesn't love berries? I don't know. I've been shopping at Market virtually because I couldn't get away from the warehouse right now. So I was working with Nicole earlier, going over some orders and figuring things out, and she's like, Clee, do we sell this many berries, or you love berries? And I was like, let's not talk about that, Clee. If I love them, we're going to get them. She wanted me to run spreadsheets and stuff. I was like, no, we don't need the data. I just like them. Y'all, there was some new cute berries. You know, I'm always looking for different pods and textures and berries, so I was in love with the new ones. Oh my goodness. All right, put this where it's not. Let me see if I can make my camera a little bit bigger. Okay, you guys see it all okay? Thank you so much. Okay, I've got pumpkins on both sides. Let's work our midline of the design now and come on down with some more of these goodies. Well, it's fun to hear everything you guys have planned this weekend. I hope you have some fun creativeness amidst the heat. And I know some of you are probably doing a little vacationing in the summer. I'm curling these up, y'all. I see you, BD, on here. Trying to sneak in. My family members try to sneak on these lives, and I see them. I see them watching. Patricia, you're a quiet one? That's quite all right. I'm so glad you said hi tonight. I'm so glad you popped in. Okay, pumpkins are going in right here in the middle. They're going to just kiss the center of that bow, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of fold down. Oh my gosh, look how twiggy it's getting. Look how twiggy. Oh, juicy. You can see how that just took it to the next level. And that's what we want to do with our projects. Like, we make a basic project when we need to, but then we've got to take it to the next level in order to, you know, charge a little bit more, set ourselves apart from the competition. And so it looks pretty cool. Thank you so much, Carol. Vicky says, how about a metal candlestick arrangement as a companion piece? That'd be great, Vicky. I've done a lot of candlesticks for design school, so I'll see if we can come up with something for you guys that we could do too. Sure. Cheryl says, there seems to be a style trend. Cheryl, it's pretty consistent of what we've seen over the last 18 months or so. I will say the naturally trendy, the natural type things that have been trending for weddings and all that good stuff continues to be strong. It must have retailed well because we see it back again. You know, it's a little bit hard with all the shipping delays and all of the just general craziness to the market in general, like the whole, you know, everything. It's hard to predict new trends during all this uncertainty. So you're going to see a lot of repeats over the past. But I will say, like, the truck is not as popular anymore. Gnomes are not quite as popular anymore. But all of the other themes are still pretty popular. Susan's got her grandson's first birthday party. Oh, how fun. What a great celebration. I usually love going to market because I can go around other parts of the market and see what's trending in different, you know, home decor, fashion, and all that. But I'm not able to do that this year. After my surgery, I just have to stay home and do it virtually. But I am thankful for those reps who worked with me and took the time to do that. That was very, very kind. Yeah, it does. It just adds this nice pop. And we're going to work this twig all the way down it because we need it to not be so stark. I want to soften the lines of that ribbon. So you're going to see me add this twig all the way down. Okay. Put this piece right in here. Yes. Just trail this down to follow that line. Yes, that's so pretty. I'm loving it. And I will call this breaking the plane. So I'm breaking the plane of the ribbon and really bringing the twigs to the foreground. Okay, let's get down here a little bit more. You're going to see me always work with my twigs. I usually like to curl them and give them a little motion. Thank you for following. What state I'm in? I am in Texas, in Houston. I'm in Houston, Texas. Down here in the right next to the Gulf of Mexico. So, it's been warm, of course, but it's been warm everywhere. Hello, Christina. Good to see you. Glad you're here hanging out with us. We're just playing with flowers tonight, just having so much fun. Of course, like we love to do. I'm going in this twig, so you got to be a little bit tricky here because I got to get in that twig kind of under the ribbon and then make sure I can get it out enough. Get this pumpkin out and let this tail just kind of go on top of it and poof back out the plaid. Oh gosh, that's cute. I love it, guys. Okay, let's do a little bit more at the bottom. I really want that to trail down, so I'm going to turn it for a second. Let me turn it this way. I made this bigger than my table, you know? Thanks, Joan. Yes, I thought this would just be so fun. You know, it's Freestyle Friday. I usually don't do easy projects on Freestyle Friday. I chat with you guys, have fun, and usually make something a little over the top. So I thought, let's take this to the next level because you might not have thought about doing that. We're always making the wreath frames quick and easy, but you know what? How about tonight? This is not exactly quick, but I feel like once you get that ribbon in, you can really hone in on your design. I really need this to kind of fly off the bottom. Oh, yes. It needs to come down. And pate. So I'm going to have to go right behind here. And remember, if you can see the glue, we're going to come back in and camouflage it with moss. Okay. Oh, that's good. Let me camo it. I just got the littlest moss ball. That's not going to work. Okay, now fix that. You guys, if it's your first time watching, make sure you're following, liking, subscribing so you can come back and absolutely see us again. Don't be a stranger to our website because that's where you have a bunch of magic, a lot of free content. And when you're ready to take it to the next level, you got to come and join us in design school. And we're gearing up for a new workshop coming in a few weeks. And I'll be telling you all about that. So workshops are a great place to learn a new technique and get to meet our community. We have lots of fun in them, lots of giveaways, and it's just like a party atmosphere. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this one in just to kind of trail this down more. I'm like selling the tail. Like, woo, come on down. And then we're going to come back in and just, like I say, merchandise the bow a little bit more. All right, let me get this behind the ribbon and just kind of trail down right here. There is wire on these frames, so you're able to go under the wire. That's so cute. I love that. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, see my top? Looking good. Now, let's just work a little bit around here. I have a few pip berries left, and I have a little bit of our greenery. So let's use a couple pieces of greenery up behind the bow a little bit. These are the ones we started with in the background. Yes! Donna, we would love to have you. You guys know you're always welcome back to design school anytime. When our class is open, we open up twice a year. So come join us anytime. And we'll have a sneak peek of it all in that workshop coming up. So just stay tuned. We'll be doing everything on the text list like we were doing before pretty soon. We've just got to get some details ironed out of that contract. Okay, this is a big piece of fern greenery I'm going to put in to the back. Oh, you're in Sherman, Texas. How cool. How cool. Not so far away. I'm going to put that one piece of fern in the back. And now let's use these berries to our advantage. Because they're so super twiggy, they look really good up in this zone up here. Cheryl, it's gorgeous. Thank you. I think it is too. Y'all, tomorrow I'll post pictures of it all finished and gorge. Oh, dang. Nicole gave me one thing to do. I was supposed to pre-prep the TikTok. Fail. Fail. Epic fail. Y'all, I forgot to take the pre-picture. Dang it. Donna, design school opens up again this fall, so it'll be coming up in August, okay? And if you want to join the workshop that's coming up, you can hear all about it too in there. We'll be posting all about it probably about another week, so it's almost ready to launch. So excited. I've been filming the videos for it and getting it all pre-started. And our workshops are done with a format of some content is recorded, some is live, and then also recorded. So we have a combination. But that way, if you're traveling or doing other stuff, you can still join the workshop and watch the replays. So I've really kind of streamlined that process. I'm adding a little bit more berries in here. Okay. Y'all, so let me know if you think you can try this kind of method. Now, if you don't have a wreath frame, you can do the same thing with ribbon on a regular wreath. You guys know you can get all these supplies from us at Cleese.com until we're sold out. Let me put this one on this side. Just tucking right in between the bow. Oh my gosh, I love these curly pip berries and the pumpkins. And how we utilize that ribbon to bring your eye way, way down. Isn't that pretty? Look at this! This is stunning, y'all. Yes! I love it. Y'all, here you go. Let me show you guys on TikTok how pretty it looks. Isn't that great? So, you guys, what I wanted to remind you is don't forget to come and watch us whenever we're live or catch the replays over here. Text us at textclee.com. Just text us the word live. We'll put you on the live videos. Anytime we're live, we'll shoot you a message. What we're doing is because our text system is changing a little, we can't send as much text because we just frankly can't afford it with the way it's changing. So we will train you on the most effective way to use that too. And some of that is for you to go to Cleese.com and you check on the supply list, because on every project there's a link to the video, and the only thing that's different is if it's a design school video, you won't have access to it. So if it's password protected, no worries, just back out of that and go to the next video that's available for you. Okay, so we'll be hopefully back to texting more soon, but I wanted to let you know what was going on with that. I'm glad you love it. Yay! Oh, thanks for all the love. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Patricia and Carol. This is all over on Facebook. Thank you, Rhonda. Thanks, Carol. I hope you try something like this soon and play with the ribbon. And then, you guys, don't just sit the ribbon on top. Make it look like it's part of the design and work it all in. All right. I can't wait to see you next time, Blue Merinos. Come join us. I'll see you guys soon.